Hello again. Thank you for joining us on yet another edition of ONIF TV Highlights, where we get to serve you the major stories hung in the headlines across the world every week. My name is Damilola Raphael. The insecurity in the northern part of Nigeria seems to not be dowsing down as there are more reports of people being killed and displaced from their homes in Zamfara, Kaduna, Benue State, and some of the other states in the northern part of the country. And well, the House of Representatives, Green Chamber of the National Assembly, has called on Mr. President, the Chief Security Officer of the Federation, to come give a report on what he is doing so far. Talk to the people, that's the general citizens, and of course talk to the people, the elitist citizens, talking about them now as members of the Green Chambers. And well, they said once he exhausts his deadline of 48 hours, well, and he doesn't come out to talk to Nigerians, they might just as well be able to say that he is incapable of keeping his people safe. I mean, being able to carry out his number one duty to the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 48 hours. Okay, let's talking about security with Mr. President. He's actually called on security, the heads of the different security agencies we have, and telling them to deal ruthlessly with kidnappers, with bandits, whatever it is they are called, provided they are not out there, well, to work for the peace and progress of this nation. Just deal ruthlessly with anyone. Should we say that is a response to the call of the House of Reps members for him to talk to Nigerians in 48 hours? Well, maybe he didn't really talk to us, he talked to security people to secure us, right? We'll see how this unfolds, really. Moving on now, and still staying with security in Nigeria, the Acting Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, has threatened to sanction commissioners of police in charge of the different states for dereliction of duty. Okay. So if you're not doing your job properly as someone in charge of police in the different states, commands of the Nigerian police in Nigeria, you will be sanctioned, as in thoroughly dealt with. Deal with the dealers. This is very important. Okay, and now talking about the Nigerian police force, we have do, we have overdue, we have underdo. So he's saying that they will deal with the underdoers. The doers were actually congratulated. He celebrated those who did well, and told them to continue doing the good job they're doing. But with regards to the overdoers, the IGP will still, acting IGP will still come and say something about them. I'm still talking about security in Nigeria. Ren Omokri, remember him, the former aide to the former President Goodluck Jonathan. Well, he has come out to say that he has not forgotten about Leah Sharibu, one of the over 100 girls that was abducted in Dachi, Yobe State while they were in school. And he has taken it to the next level. Should we talk about the next level, or should we talk about the highest level, like the peak? The pinnacle. He's taking it to Mount Everest. He took pictures right there on his trip to Mount Everest, and he says that he's taking Leah Sharibu closer to God. I think he should have taken her closer to her mom. It's her mom who really needs her at this time. Alright, we'll move away from there and start talking about politics at this time. And the National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party has come out to say that no matter what anybody is doing, the campaign of calumny against their presidential candidates in the 2019 general elections, it no go work, because they will go to court, they will make sure that the fight is, and they of course get their mandate. And the Buhari supporters actually came out to say that Mr. Atiku was lobbying some people. He paid them $30,000 so that they could help him campaign very, very well. Right now in the US, go to Mr. President and every powerful person in the US, because US really has a voice without a mic. Anyway, they shall said that he paid them 30,000 naira to lobby them and make sure that the Mr. President, that's talking about Donald Trump, says for Mr. Atiku Abubakar to have his mandate in the 2019 general elections. But one thing you just want to think about is, this is the same guy you said does not have a visa to go to US. You are now still coming back to say he gave somebody 30,000 naira to go and lobby and then speak with Mr. US President. I mean, that guy is a better man. Well, whether he has visa or not, whether he entered the US or not, whether he lobbied or not, the truth definitely will unfold in the course of events. And of course, bear in mind, we will be informing you right here, we'll be keeping you updated as all these issues unfold. Okay, leaving the PDP and the APC right now to go to court. Rivers APC, this guy from High Court to Appeal Court, and then they went to Supreme Court. Now that you are going to Supreme Court, I think the next place they should have gone to is the ICC, International Criminal Court. But they went back to the Supreme Court and told them to reverse their case, saying that APC must have a candidate. And whatever it is they might have said about their primary elections, APC shall must have candidates in all of the elections in Rivers State. And the Supreme Court said, we are not going to do skelewu because we are not Davido. We are serious-minded people right here in this place. When we say something, we mean what we say, and we go ahead and carry out whatever it is we say. You want them to skelewu? It's a good something. But seriously now, come to think of it, if they actually skelewu on this particular matter, and they said now the APC has candidate, does that mean they will have the elections again? Rivers, Port Harcourt. How many times will you have elections? Now only you are Capon. There is God, oh. Okay, let's see. These are the trending story in Nigeria. The State House of Assembly, Imo State, Imo Owerri, saying that there were issues with the Speaker and the Deputy, and some 19 members of that House came out and said, say, we don't like these people. And of course, by May 2019, and that's about some 40 days thereabout, we'll be having the change of power in that House. So they said, we need to begin now, and let's kick them out, and let's have someone else who now take us up from May 2019. That's not the only issue. You now find DSS. You find SSS, NSCDC, all of them coming together to say, no, we are going to protect this place. And I'm wondering, who have election? You call all those people security agencies. Okay, we have done elections. Now you're on the seat. You still call security agencies. Because let security agencies control the country. I'm just saying, it's what we have in the news. All right, moving away from that particular one to education. The Senate has passed the Education Bill 2019, so we'll be having more institutions of learning across the country, especially the high institutions of learning. But I hope these people are not going to resume in order to strike. I'm talking about JAM. I mean, for you to gain entrance into the high institution of learning, we should pass through JAM. I'm talking about JAM. The exams have started, and there have been hitches. And a lot of people are saying, if JAM will be doing it way back, one day, paper and pen or paper and pencil, why don't you go back to that time? Because now you have more than 1 day to write JAM. And on the very, very first step that JAM is taking for the year 2019, even with all the issues with WAEC, but we're not talking about that right now, clashing with WAEC, saying the very first one, and they're having a lot of hitches. About 50 laptops were breaking down, 1.8 million people. And I'm like, I hope you didn't have to decide seriously. And besides, since it is computer based, the phone is also computer now. These people, the phone they have is more powerful than the kind of systems they have in some of these CBTs. We'll move away from JAM matter and talk about Nigerians gaining, should we say entrance or outrance? Nigerians who are leaving Nigeria, the shores of this nation, this land that is green, and they just want to check out and go to another land seeking greener pastures. Okay, so this is green and that is greener. It's always green on the other side. Well, IOM has come out, that's talking about the International Organization for Migration, warning Nigerians to be wary of agents, travel agents coming out to say, oh, we'll do this, you get this job, you get your accommodation, and all those sweet things they come to say they are sugar-coated. So I'm saying there's a lot of organ harvesting happening across the world, and there are families who have not found their family members for a long time since they left the borders of this country. I would say, don't you think it's just, they said once there is life, there is hope. Stay here now. After all, somebody stayed in this country to become president. You just don't know. Maybe it is going to be by longevity, which is the next president. Okay, Let's talk about business right now. I love business and economy. Money matters. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Dr. Abubakar Atiku, saying that the federal government is working assiduously in order to help with the installation of gas feeding plants. Well, more than about 100% of what is available, more than 100% of that people, double that number, triple that number, actually came to bid for the contract. And bidding for the contract is not, that doesn't affect you, right? I'll tell you the one that affects you. They will be giving you gas cylinder for free. Hip, 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 hooray! This is like giving you plate and you look for your rice. At least they have tried, because if they give you rice, you don't have plate. You say, they are doing one thing. This one now, they'll give you plate, you look for your rice. At least they have gas cylinder. You know, let us take care of the environment. We should stop using firewood. We should stop using kerosene. I mean, these things get to explode, but hopefully gas will not explode, and if it will explode, let it explode outside of the house, because the cylinder is going to be outside, not right inside your house. And the newly elected president of the World Bank, David Malpass, don't worry, I'll talk about that name later. He has come out to say that in 2030, by that time, how many years from now? That's about 11 years. Okay, so in the next 11 years, 1 in every 10 persons you meet would not be poor. But 9 out of every 10 persons will be poor. And guess what? They will be from Africa. I wonder how that guy passed to become World Bank president. My own nation. This is the African continent. 9 out of every 10 persons they will count in the world. Wait. 9 out of every 10 persons they will count in the world. That means that for every 1 verse, there are 9 verses in Africa. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel like weeping. I weep for this nation called Africa. Well, there have been several reports. As of last year, 2018, there was another report that was given that Nigeria has now become the world poverty capital, taking over from India. And I'm wondering, India, do you know how many religions there are in that country? But somehow they had to do something different. So I think they had to start dashing us all of their religion and all of their faith. Then they will now dash us the progress they are making economically. We are hopeful. But seriously, 11 years, anything is possible. Do you remember that song by Faith? Well, the South Sudan's president, Omar al-Bashir, has been ousted by the same people who secure his house, as in his residence, is right there at the force headquarters, military base. The guy was trying to protect himself. I rest my case. But he was really trying to protect himself, and these same people came out and said, guy, you know, the way you do to foul. So the guy has been checked out. And that's not the only issue. For 30 years, this guy has been there. 30 years. How old am I? So, I don't know really, but you did this now. How old are you? And he's been there for 30 years. If you were born before then, you should have grandchildren by now. So even your grandchildren met him as president. This guy, how about now? It is not monarchy. It's supposed to be democracy. But thanks to the military, they checked him out. I hope this thing, let's just be watching it. Let's just be watching it. I rest my case. ICC is looking for him, saying that he should be held for war crimes and genocide that actually transpired in that particular nation right there. Well, the military came out and said, well, we are going to be handing over, in about 2 years, there is going to be a seamless transition, and then we'll go back to democracy. Well, let me tell you, if you now want to go to Sudan now, well, for whatever reason, the borders have been shut. It's just like we're having elections in Nigeria, but this time it's going to be short until further notice. You don't know when the borders will be opening. And this one about leaking the leakers, WikiLeaks. His co-founder, David Assange, has been arrested by the police. Well, basically, it's all about contempt of court. There are some matters that he just had to attend to with regards to him leaking one of the largest ever leaks of government secrets, and he was arrested at the Ecuadorian embassy in London. Now, where is really safe? First, northern part of Nigeria. Now, even Sudan's president, among the security people, they are the ones that are doing and now WikiLeaks right there in the embassy, and the leaker has been leaked. All right, we would need to get fit at this time as we will be talking sports. A former Nigerian captain and coach, Christian Atiku, is sick, and well, the NFF has come out to say, let's see what we can do to help this guy. He needs about $50,000 for his round trip, his medical care, and all of that. And you know, it seems like this thing is just happening on every side. You find people who've been so prominent, people who've been so known, who've been so famous, and I guess to a point they just kind of move out in the twilight of their career, and they're not having this developed health issues. And you have people coming together to say, okay, what can we do to help them? And it's very even grateful people are coming out to say they want to help them at this time. And still talking sports at this time, Danny Rose says he's grateful for the support that he has received after comments he made about his future in football. So somehow he's resigning from football, joining Peter Odemwingie after some racist issues he experienced playing for his club. And moving on to entertainment at this time, Nigerian actress Eniola Badmus has come out to say, "Bad belle, leave me alone, no, I'm alive, oh, don't listen to them." She is alive. She was involved in an accident, and she said she went unconscious. But there's a difference between being unconscious and being diseased. Please, Eniola Badmus is alive and well, and just like Olabide's song "Poverty Died," Eniola Badmus, she's alive and well, and she's working, yes, on a new movie titled Madam Cash. I think that if she plays the, I don't know what the major role would be really, but if she's the Madam Cash, she fit that, because you understand. And media mogul Mo Abdul, she is doing a whole lot. Obviously, she's been winning a lot of awards, and right there in France, she got the MIP Medaille d'Honneur in Cannes, France. I have enough space in my tooth already, Atiku. Oh, congratulations on your award. I wish you the best that life has to offer. Thank you indeed. This is where we get to draw the curtain on today's edition of ONIF TV Highlights. This is a very convenient point for us to draw the curtain on ONIF TV Highlights. Thank you so sincerely for taking your time to work through. Do drop a comment. We appreciate the feedback we've been receiving so far. Until next time.